It's the perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Right now, over 150 million children around the world are orphaned, facing hunger, hardship, and uncertainty. With Islamic Relief's Orphan Sponsorship Program, you can provide a child with access to education, nutritious food, essential healthcare, and a safe home. Your sponsorship is not just support, it's hope, security, and a brighter future. Be the reason an orphan child smiles again. Sponsor an orphan today with Islamic Relief.
Durban, mornings are fast and furious, but when life throws a curveball like a fender bender, don't stress. From minor scratches to major smashes, Big 5 Accident Repair Center gets you back on the road. Fast, flawless, fuss-free. Expert repairs, precision workmanship, the best service in town. We turn accidents into afterthoughts. If your car's been in a smash and you don't want to waste your cash, remember the name, Big 5 Accident Repair Center. Your one-stop, five-star panel shop with a difference.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's coming up for 7:15 this Wednesday morning. South Africa is reeling from shocking revelations that 17 young men were allegedly lured to Russia with promises of paid security training, only to have their passports seized and be forced into the Ukraine war. The Democratic Alliance says this is not only a case of exploitation, but possibly a criminal network operating inside South Africa, with allegations pointing to political figures, including sitting MP Duduzile Zuma Sambudla. As the DA moves to open a criminal case and call for parliamentary ethics investigations, urgent questions remain about how this network operated, what government knew, and what is being done to rescue the young men still trapped in a war zone. Joining us this morning is DA's spokesperson on defense and military veterans, Chris Hattingh. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Good morning.
From the DA's perspective, what are the most alarming elements of this case?
Well, it appears that there was you've mentioned the word a network. There was a deliberate network set up. It was the whole thing was organized on WhatsApp, and the 17 men, which is actually, it's not actually 17, it's a bit more, was actually lured into Russia, into military training, into the war zone in Donetsk on a false pretenses. So it's also, there are various laws that we believe has been broken. The Regulation of Foreign Military Assistance Act. Perhaps we have a case here of human trafficking. And then there's fraud and misrepresentation going on. There also the Wagner Group is being mentioned here. So a lot of things are coming forward. And as we are pursuing this, family members are coming forward and they are talking to us and are very, very concerned. The allegations that the clothes of the men were taken, even and burned, as well as their passports were burned, and this coming from WhatsApp from the men in Russia. It appears that initially, from what we gather from the families, that there were 22 men, And apparently 3 of the men were sent back to South Africa after it was established that they were related to Madiba. So for some reason or the other, they were sent back to South Africa. And then apparently there are 2 Botswana citizens also involved in this. So at this stage, we appear to be talking about 19 men, 2 from Botswana and 17 from South Africa still being on that side.
Okay. Now, the DA is pursuing a criminal case against MP Duduzile Zuma Sambudla and others, of course. What specific allegations does the DA believe warrant criminal investigation?
Well, it's about South Africans being unlawfully recruited into a foreign armed conflict. And it was a deliberate deception scheme. Men were promised a bodyguard and security training, as well as, and I'm quoting, personal development. But on arrival, they were forced into military activity, had their phones, documents, bank cards confiscated, and were moved into the Donetsk war zone. And they are not allowed to communicate with their families anymore. Initially, they were allowed to communicate freely, then only on Wednesdays, and now all communication has been broken.
How serious is it, in your view, if a sitting member of parliament is implicated in misleading or recruiting young men into a foreign war?
Well, it's serious. It's that's why we've also filed a case at the Parliamentary Ethics Committee. Every member of parliament has sworn an oath that they will abide by the South African Constitution and by all the laws. And what if this is proven to be true? This is exact and explicit transgression of that.
So you've called for urgent briefings from the Hawks, the SSA, Defence Intelligence, DIRCO, and the Department of Defence. What answers does the DA expect from these agencies?
We want the truth. They should know what's going on here. And they should come forward and tell us. We cannot hide. When something of this serious nature happens, we cannot hide about operational security, whatever the standard reasons they provide for us. That's the military intelligence. We need to know. This is transgression, blatant transgression of law, and they should come and put the truth on the table. South Africans need to know what's going on. The families need to know what's going on.
Exactly. Answers are sought. It's 18 minutes after 7. If you're listening in, we're speaking with the Democratic Alliance's spokesperson on defense and military veterans, Mr. Chris Hattingh. The final question for you this morning. What does this case reveal about the vulnerabilities young people face when promised jobs or opportunities abroad?
Yeah, you mentioned the word vulnerable. Indeed, young people who are desperate for work, who are desperate for survival, actually will grasp anything, specifically when they are promised personal development training and a career. They were promised, according to the families, citizenship of Russia or any other country where they want to go to. In the specific case, I know that 2 of them wanted to go to Canada, and it was fine. This is the type of promises that were made to these people.
I want to leave it right there, and thank you for your time this morning and valuable information to our listeners. Have a blessed day going forward.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
That was DA spokesperson on defense and military veterans, Chris Hattingh, here on your breakfast rush. Nasmira, on that last question, just talking about young people and being vulnerable and desperate, really, with the high unemployment rate here in South Africa, it's plausible to think that a young person would see, these WhatsApp messages, if not adverts and that, and just think to themselves, greener pastures, big opportunity. It's laid out there in front of me, and I've got to take advantage of this. And if I don't, somebody else will, and it's here for me now. I should grab it with 2 hands.
Absolutely. And scam artists are so incredibly talented at what they do. It's sometimes very difficult to tell the difference between what is legit and what is not.
This is true. True. Legit, it's 7:20 now, Wednesday morning. If you need to be on the roads, I hope you're there, just driving and taking it nice and easy. If you want to be sitting down with a pen and a page and just writing down what we're about to tell you, is available at our set of Vodacom stores. We'll get your pen and paper ready. Nazmira Kasim will do that after this.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation.